Greetings, writers. It's Mr. Hebda from the Lackawanna College Writing Center. And in this episode, we're going to discuss fact versus opinion. What's the difference? We should probably figure out what a fact is first. Facts are verified information, or things that have been proven to be true. There are many different kinds of facts. We can have historical dates, like July 14th is Bastille Day. We can have names of people or places, like Martin Luther King Jr. or Phoenix, Arizona. We can also have definitions, like this one from a drawing textbook. Point of view, a position from which someone or something is observed. And point of view is going to be an important idea for us to keep in mind when we look at opinions. Opinions represent someone's personal feelings on a subject, or their point of view. Opinions, they may or may not have evidence to back them up. They might try to appeal to your emotions by making you feel a positive or a negative feeling about something. They may also be biased. In other words, they may express some sense of preference or favoritism for a certain way of thinking or a certain person or idea, and they may want you to share that sort of preference. Now, we want to make sure that we avoid opinions when we build evidence for our essays, or when we look for evidence for our essays. So, these are two types of evidence that we can use in essays in college. We can use facts, like we've already mentioned, such as Pennsylvania was the second state to ratify the Constitution. But we can also use examples, and these can sometimes be confused with opinions. Examples are general ideas presented through an illustration, like this one. Archaeologists have studied the remains of people who ate mostly corn, and these people had health problems. Therefore, corn alone can't make a healthy diet. Notice how it takes that big idea that we need more to eat than just corn, right, and draws that out of evidence like archaeological studies. Let's take a deeper dive into how opinions differ from examples. Examples, they're always based in evidence. Opinions might have evidence too, but the evidence might be weak or might be misunderstood by the author. Now, examples, they might make you feel strongly about something or challenge your way of thinking. But remember, the goal here is to stretch your way of thinking, to stretch your mindset by persuading you through evidence. So when you have a strong example, you'll see citations like footnotes, in-text citations like the one I put at the end of this last sentence, or live hyperlinks if you're looking at an online source. These are good ways of looking at things to kind of check to make sure it's not an opinion, it's actually an example, even if it does make you feel uncomfortable or have strong feelings about something. Let's actually look at some examples. Here's an opinion. Nobody should feel lonely if they have family and friends. Check out the word should here. Whenever you hear a word like should or ought, this moral language really gives us a sense of an author's point of view, their opinion. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Another type of word to check out is a word like nobody or everybody. This all-encompassing language really gives a sense of bias or a sense that this author is not trying to look at any exceptions or any kind of fine details. They're making broad, sweeping claims that can't be defended. Now, examples are different. Someone can become lonely if they do not feel connected to people around them, including family and friends. Notice how much more neutral the tone is in that example. And also, it's got a citation to back it up. All right, I got my friend Warning Hornet here, and she's got a list of signs to watch out for whenever we're looking for opinions. So if you feel strong emotions, that could be the sign of an opinion. But remember to check out for evidence. If there's no evidence, throw it right out. It's not good stuff. If there is evidence, take a look at the quality of the evidence, right? For example, do the citations lead to any kind of live sources or, recent sources? Also, keep an eye out for broad claims with words like all, everyone, or no one. Those are a key warning sign that someone might be opinionated. Also, does the source have an agenda? Are they out there for something? Do they want your vote, or do they want your money? Right? That's something to keep an eye out for. Here are some sources that helped me build this video. And feel free to check out the other videos that we have on the Lackawanna College Writing Center YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Mr. Hebda out.